Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Introduction. My name is 𝙖𝙣𝙜𝙪𝙖𝙜𝙚. I come from Aceh, from Guarulhos. I'm from class B2. My major is seed industrial technology. Okay, now I will try to explain why we need to study English. Okay, the importance of the English language. Nowadays, more and more people are dedicating to time to studying English as a second language. Many countries include English in their school syllabus, and children are starting to learn English at a younger age. But we is the true value of learning English. Whether we are looking for a new job or planning to travel the world, studying English can help we progress in life, both personally and professionally. We can compete in the global job market, increase career skill, and start to meet people around the world. However, why learning English is so important. Here are 10 good reasons to take an English language course. Why did English become important? In my opinion, it's easy to see just how important English is around the world. Many international conduct meetings in English, and around the world, tourists and travelers use English as a common language. But how did English become so important? Well, it all goes back to the British Empire, which at its peak covered 25% of the Earth's surface during colonial times. British rulers often obligate the people in those countries to speak English rather than their native language. And 10 reasons to learn English. Number 1, English is a global language. English is the most commonly spoken language in the world. Out of 5 people can speak or at least understand English. And number 2, studying English can help you get a job. English is the language of science, aviation, computer, diplomacy, and tourism. Knowing English increases your chance of getting a good job in a multinational company within your home country, or of finding work abroad. And number 3, learning English can help you meet new people. English is the official language of 53 countries and is used as a language frank, mutually known language by people from all around the world. This means that whether you are working in Beijing or traveling in Brazil, studying English can help you have a conversation with people from all over the world. And then number 4, many scientific papers are written in English. In the last century, the number of scientific papers written in English has started to outweigh the number of papers written in the native language of the research in the Netherlands. For example, the ratio is surprising 14. For this reason, having a knowledge of English is incredibly important to those working in the scientific field. And then number 5, English is the language of the media industry. Because of the prominence of Hollywood in global media and an enormous amount of films, TV shows, and popular songs are written in English. If you speak English, you won't need to rely on translation and subtitles anymore to enjoy your favorite books, songs, or films and TV shows. And number 6, English is the language. English is the language of the internet. Okay, English is particularly important language online, with more than half the content on the internet written in English. As well as this, some of the world largest tech companies are based in English-speaking countries. And then number 7, traveling is a lot easier with a good knowledge of English. Imagine you're a Spanish person on holiday in Thailand, while your hotel receptionist might not be able to answer your question in Spanish. It's likely they will be able to answer your question in English. Okay, and then number 8. English is one of the most important language for business. Whether you are a business owner, student, or employee, English is incredibly important in the business world. English is considered to be one of the most important business language due to being the factor language of the United States and the official language of the UK, Canada, India, and South Africa. And number 9, with English we can study all over the world. Since English is spoken in so many different countries, there are thousands of schools and universities around the world that offer programs in English. If you speak good academic English, there are lots of opportunities for you to find an appropriate school and course to suit your needs. Find out about going to university in an English speaking country. And number 10, English gives us you access to multiple cultures. Good knowledge of English will allow you to access films, music and literature from hundreds of countries around the globe. Not to mention the fact the numbers book from across the world are translated into English. Few experience will make you grow as a person more than learning the values. Habits and way of life in countries is habits of life in a countries that is different from okay. And the language English from my reason to 10 from the 10 reason to learn English, we must study English because the language English very good, and with English we can speak with the people from close our country. Okay, and after this I want to speak of or explain the weathers. Okay, Okay, now I will try to explain about climate change. Climate change is a change in the pattern and intensity of climate elements uh, over a very long period of time. The form of change is related to change in weather habits or change in the distribution of weather events. The main cause of climate change is global warming. In Indonesia also has a tropical climate. This influenced by the shape of the Indonesian territory in the form of an archipelago. Most of Indonesia's land is surrounded by sea or ocean. That is why Indonesia has a marine climate. The nature of this climate is humid and brings a lot of rain. Climate and weather have different meanings. Climate is the average condition of the weather in an area over a relatively long period of time. Whether this is the state of air temperature, air pressure, rainfall, wind, sunlight at a certain time, and climate are different. The elements that make them up are the elements that make up weather and climate are as follows. Number 1, sunshine. The sun is a climate regulator on Earth, which is very important and is the main source of energy on Earth. Solar energy is emitted in all directions in the form of electromagnetic waves. Sun radiation to Earth is influenced by cloud condition and difference in the angle of incidence of sunlight. Number 2, air temperature. Air temperature is a state of hot or cold air that is spread and varies in certain areas. Horizontal distribution shows that highest air temperature in the tropics at the equator. An imaginary line that divides that into north and south parts, and the colder it is toward the poles, while the vertical distribution shows the higher the place, the colder the air temperature. An instrument for measuring temperature is called a thermometer. Number 3, air humidity. In the Air there is water formed by evaporation. The higher the air temperature, the the more water vapor it contains. This means the more humidity is the amount of water vapor contained in the air. The measuring device is a hygrometer. Number 4. Clouds are made of tiny weather droplets dissolved in the lower atmosphere. Clouds can indicate weather condition. Number 5. Rainfall. Rainfall is the amount of rain that falls on an area during a certain time. To determine the amount of rainfall, use a tool called rain gauge. Number 6. Wind. Wind is air that moves from areas of high pressure maximum to areas of low pressure minimum. The difference in air pressure is caused by the difference in air temperature. When the air temperature is high, it means the pressure is low, and vice versa. An instrument from measuring wind direction and speed is called an anemometer. The climate in Indonesia is influenced by their types of climate, namely monsoon climate, marine climate, and hot climate. Number 1. Season climate or monsoon climate. Season climate is strongly influenced by seasonal winds that change every certain period. Usually, one period of change in the monsoon is 6 months. The seasonal climate consists of 2 types, namely the southwest monsoon, west monsoon, and the northeast monsoon, east monsoon. The west monsoon wind blows around October to April, which is wet, so it brings the rainy season. The east monsoon winds blow from May to September, which is dry, which causes the Indonesia region to experience a dry season. Number 2. Ocean climate. The marine climate occurs because Indonesia has a large sea area, so that a lot of evaporation occurs and eventually causes rain. And number 3. Hot climate or tropical climate. The hot climate occurs because Indonesia is in tropics. The tropical climate is hot and only has 2 seasons, namely the dry season and the rainy season. High temperatures result in high evaporation and the potential for rain. And then climate change in Indonesia. In the climate change in Indonesia is an important issue because large population living on the coast can be affected by sea level rise. Climate change continuously due to interaction between its components and external factors such as volcanic eruption, variation in sunlight, and factors caused by human activities such as change in land use and use of fossil fuels. Impact and phenomenon of climate change. Climate change has a very broad impact on people's lives. The increase in the earth temperature does not only have an impact on increasing the earth's temperature but also changes the climate system, which affects various aspects of change in nature and human life, such as the quality and quantity of weather, habitat, forest, health, agricultural, and coastal ecosystem. Here, how to prevent climate change. Number 1. Reduce the use of private motorized vehicles. The first way to prevent global warming is to reduce the use of private motorized vehicles, which mean fewer emissions. In addition to saving gas, walking and cycling are healthy forms of exercise. We can also use public transportation or use a vehicle together. If forced to drive, make sure the car or motorcycle run efficiently. For example, keeping tires properly inflated can increase mileage by more 3%. Number 2. Buy energy saving item. The next way to prevent global warming is to buy energy efficient goods. Many home appliances are now available in various energy efficient models. For example, LED bulbs are designed to provide a more natural looking light using far less energy than standard bulbs. Several electronic products such as air conditioners and washing machines are also widely available in energy efficient forms. Avoid over-packaged products, especially plastic and non-recyclable packaging. Number 3. Plant as many trees as possible. We can plant trees in the yard or put small plants on the terrace during photosynthesis. Trees and other plants absorb carbon dioxide and give oxygen. Plants are an integral part of the natural atmospheric exchange cycle. Some plants can also counter the increase in carbon dioxide caused by car traffic, manufacturing, and other human activities. And number 4. Number 4 is every reduce, reuse, recycle, reduce, reuse, recycle measure of global warming, reduce activities using product packing, especially plastic, to a minimum. This. Okay, those are some explanation about why we have to learn English and climate change that I can convey. If there are shortcomings, I apologize. I end. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.